Okay. Happy Saturday, everyone. Khamu, you are up for the mission report today. Start at your leisure.
Oh, we're live already. The secrets of the olive orchard online. And when we entered the world of Malaya, where a strange vehicle, called a carriage, transported us to the castle. There we spoke with Prince Carlo, who informed us of the quest to defeat Dark Wizard Kalaman. Dressed in medieval Galarian garments, our crew, Marcy, Tobar, and Meridian, head towards the town. There we mingled with other players in this alpha build. We eliminated a few vermin who turned out to be townsfolk. Turned to mice by Alaman. We rescued a cat and chased a strangely sentient white deer creature. Percy and Tobar spent some time to mourn over fictional creations. Our next destination is the forest, where the mysterious city of Pickle lies. We needed to find a grand augur. On our way to Pickle, we encountered a strange player, Jack in the Box, who managed to hack the system and somehow reach maximum level. Then we helped a player from some pay-to-play players led by a Borgador for real. Though we didn't do it alone, Huck showed up and joined our team. When we reached the city of Pickle, we were reunited with the rest of the crew, Vernon and Caslock. We headed towards the labyrinth that leads to the Grand Augur's cave. On our way there, we were told the puzzle leading to the cave was broken and led nowhere. After returning to the starting point, we saw the strange white deer again, who led us to an area we were previously unaware of. There, we saw someone we'd never expected to see. Our data from Icarus Innovation servers had brought Oren and the simulated version of herself into this game. What they are about to show us, perhaps, will bring us closer to the truth.
And perhaps it will. You guys are, as you said, in this kind of cave, this grotto, if you will. Essentially, you've met this Kasathan Oren, or so he says he is. What you presume to be the Icarus code that you, Khamu, had unseemingly brought over through your comms terminal. And now you have what you previously thought might have been a dead end. You guys now have a new lead on Icarus Innovations, as surprising as that may seem. And you guys are in this kind of glittering grotto cave of like lichen and glowing moss. And Oren in these kind of like robes of like some sort of sorcerer augur, if you will, has stepped forward into like this large kind of just as if someone had cut like a hole out of the cave of just like this empty black that he has wandered into. And you guys are here left to follow or perhaps turn back. It is you two as well as Meridian, as well as the other Khamu, not Khamu, who has is kind of sitting at the back of the cave, watching you guys with perhaps curiosity.
Looking around, what do we see?
Um, in this cave, it's very small. Kind of, you would presume that this cave is like this is where the original code's like grand augur would be to like give wisdom or whatever the hell like the NPC would do. But it's very like serene. There's like water kind of trickling around your feet, and not quite like streams, but little puddles. Um, a lot of like lichen and like moss hangs from the ceiling, and there's almost like glittering like crystals almost that kind of like glow or like embedded in the walls and that sort of thing. The only thing out of place is like this gaping hole essentially at the back of the cavern, like just completely cut out darkness. It reminds you a lot, well, it wouldn't remind you guys of this, but it would remind virtual Khamu of when they were in the simulation, uh, and like kind of reaching that out of bounds or like unloaded areas of the simulation. Just like complete flat cut into like black, almost like the end of like a set.
We're going to say to Oren, if you're here, then where is the original augur?
Oren
In
has
this
kind
game.
of walked up ahead. If you guys want to catch up with him, he has like left through the end of the tunnel, essentially. Your last conversation, essentially, he had told you that he is not, uh, that a lot of the memories that like he had downloaded into the system have been like scattered, and that he's not like fully completely have them, and so he was going off to essentially search for them, uh, and so he's kind of wandered off ahead into the darkness. But the other Copaxi, we will call them, is still here, the white deer, if you will.
Oh,
That's your business, Khamu.
oh.
I don't trust.
Would you still be preferred to be called Khamu?
You know, I think the name doesn't quite suit me. Seems more like your thing. I mean, it's not like
Perhaps,
anyone out there is going to be talking to me.
well then, perhaps you could use a new name.
I've been workshopping it.
K man.
Is that your
Mr.
suggestion?
K.
Again, said I'd be workshopping it.
Where's Mercy? Where's mine? Where's my copy? Is she planning to kill me?
The halfling. Right. No, she's not here currently. She wanders about. I think she went to visit some other game or other. I don't think she particularly has a vested interest in your existence, frankly.
Good. Then,
This
Khamu,
bothers
if you don't have
doesn't
anything else
it?
to say to your twin. What?
Does this idea unsettle you, that there's a copy, as you say, of you wandering around?
Of course not. I'm the only me. Yeah. We should follow after that one guy. Right? What?
Oh.
Yeah. Like this
Well,
star, kind of.
perhaps we could find a name for you later.
The Copaxi kind of gives you a thoughtful look. Maybe. I don't know exactly what you guys are doing, wandering off, doing whatever it is with Icarus Innovation. I know Oren knows a lot more about it than, certainly I do. I guess you and I know as much about that lab as anyone else. But he's found a good place here, you know. I knew him before we migrated, you might say, to this lovely little grotto. I think he's happy now. Happier than he was before. You'd do well to
You
keep them
see.
that way.
Oh,
That we will try. But before that, tell us, how much of our memory do you have?
None
You
of your
possess.
memory, really, aside from what your best friend Kasuk knows about you. Amnesiac, wanderer, drinker of fine spirits.
Interesting. Oh,
I'm afraid we
I
don't
see.
actually
Meridian?
have that much in common aside from our, spectacular visage.
good. You can never replace Khamu.
I wouldn't want to replace any organic. Your lives are wholly different from ours.
Wait, but like, I don't think you can stay in this game. Are you just gonna live here now, or do you want us to make you a home or an android body or something?
What type of home would you make for me anyway? This might seem difficult to understand, being that you were born of flesh and blood and bones. I don't particularly have a vested interest in being what you would call real.
Oh, you sure? Like, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool to be real.
Yes,
I see.
sentiment I'm sure many of you organics have, thinking that you're the cream of the crop, being able to, I don't know, what, physically walk to and fro from places, eat a terrible, disgusting meal that you shove down your gullets and mash into a deep paste that gets bubbled into your stomach acid. Seems kind of gross, if you ask me. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm literally like a god here. Unmatchable powers, I can bend the world to my whim. They kind of there's like a kind of like glitching effect and they turn into like a that deer again, kind of shifting and morphing between these different phases before going back to Copaxi. The outside world compared to here seems just kind of boring.
Oh, I don't like how much power you have. Khamu, can we go? Oh wait, if we have a lot of power, can you help us find that one hacker?
Who?
Interesting question. Have you noticed a player who hacked the system? Name is,
Shit.
we'll give them the name. It's Jack in the Box.
No. I don't. For your information, I go out to mess with players for fun. I don't really pay attention to your whatever game
Wow.
tags or whatever. But if there are any hackers, it certainly wouldn't be any of my business, but I haven't noticed any.
Interesting.
I mean, aside from yourself.
This guy's sadistic,
But,
Khamu.
well, I kind of brought you here, so it's kind of on me.
Oh, mercy, Meridian. If you two are ready, let us proceed.
Yeah, this guy's scary. Let's go, Khamu.
Oh, there is much scarier things out in that real world of yours, I'm sure.
You'd be right about that. We'll pick up speed and enter the dark abyss.
You guys enter into the dark abyss. Your footsteps kind of echo almost as if you're like walking on tile, but you don't like see anything. It feels almost as if you're just walking on like an invisible floor, headed into this complete inky darkness. And as you do, you can kind of spot Oren like up ahead of you guys, just barely as you guys are starting to catch up. Okay, I think we need to have a brief talk away from the, whatever AI nonsense these other entities appear to be. Do we have a game plan? How do we know we're not just walking into some, I don't know, glitch trap and we're going to be stuck or what have you? What can they even do anything to us? I don't know, cause us to have a brain aneurysm in these visors?
Oh, why would
Skins.
you say that thought out loud?
Because I'd prefer to know about it before, if it would happen.
They wouldn't. That would be a lawsuit, right?
Our knowledge, this game should not be capable of it. But aside from that, it is strange, but we do trust Oren. This moment. We're curious to see what...
He says he's from Icarus Innovations, the terrible lab that was conducting whatever experiments on people. If
the
that's even
company that we
true.
worked... If the company that we worked for sent an assassin after us and killed us, we would not be loyal to that company.
I suppose so. You'd be surprised what some people are willing to put up with, though. Either way, he does seem a bit of a wet blanket, as it were, as long as he's not hiding anything sinister. We should be able to turn the tides in our favor, in the worst case.
You make me scared, Meridian.
I'm sorry, we're wandering out in some lawless land of code in some virtual space where we have no control of our bodies going on outside in the real world. I'd say that's a little concerning. I'm just
You go
letting
first, then.
us all be aware of what is happening right now, and that our first objective, as always, should be preserving our own lives. Or at least mine. You too, whatever, however you feel.
So you go first. You be the shield, Meridian. Be the mental shield.
This isn't a I'm just saying, look out for... Well, everything about this is suspicious. But don't let your guard down on this Kasathan. I don't trust anyone who works for a company for a paycheck, even if they are dead in the current reality.
Isn't that what Azimuth does, technically? Whatever.
I have mentioned this to
continue.
you several times. And I'm not going to explain it again.
Not work for the... Mercy. The game does not work for any company.
Alright.
We may have agreements or deals at some point, but that's different from working for an institution like... Well, any of the leading corps or Icarus.
But I have my eyes on you, Meridian. I know the real truth.
Yes, of course. Alright. Frankly, I'm starting to regret bringing up this conversation, so let's catch up with that Kasathan. And she takes the lead, heading over towards Oren.
Oh, we'll just follow closely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Mercy, just because someone voiced doubts of well, people who we don't yet know a lot about, does not mean that they cannot be trusted.
That's true.
It's to our knowledge that a lot of people learned to be more through lived experiences, if anything.
Okay, well, I just know I'm gonna be in the back. You two are gonna be in front of me.
You guys sort of catch up with Oren, who is kind of slowed down to a stop and is just kind of standing in the middle of this, like, you've kind of gotten far away enough that previously you were able to, like, look behind and see, like, just, like, an entranceway into, like, the cave where you guys had exited. At that point, it is completely gone. You are in, like, a limbo state, of the world. Just complete empty blackness, and you guys catch up with Oren, your kind of footsteps echoing around this place, who has kind of come to a stop.
Have you found anything?
I'm sorry, I'm not... Usually I try not to venture too much into this game's code. It's... When you transferred my data, it came in fragments, I think. Not everything wasn't packaged together correctly. I get the sense that my memories, my brain scan, what have you, my being, I guess you would say, is floating around somewhere, but it's... And I know I could reach it, but at the same time, there's this almost gut instinct. I know that must seem funny for you to hear that an AI has a gut instinct, but that's the only way I can describe it.
Maybe you don't need that part. Maybe you're a better person as you are now.
Or you're more than a copy. If this brain scan is what we think it is, then you are your own person, distinct from the original Oren.
As you kind of drop that bomb on him, he kind of stops for a minute as if he's gonna like say something, and then he pauses, and I suppose I never thought about that. I'm going to be honest, when I saw you, the real you, I didn't know what to think. I never thought this is already, this instance, this circumstance that we're in, something that wasn't meant to mesh together. Icarus's file types and its configurations for its system files are so different than this archive that we're in now. I personally wanted to just let it be, let it go. But I guess when I saw you, I thought that I had owed it to the real, the other Oren to find something. There's a lot of perhaps resentment or some fear that I feel lingering in the back of my mind that I'd rather not acknowledge, but I think that perhaps for a long time since being here, I had thought that it was my job to uphold what the other Oren would have wanted. I never really thought about anything else.
I thought about it. Is my Wi-Fi working? Okay. It seems working.
Yeah,
for
we
now.
can hear you.
Okay, cool. We had thought about it sometime if our previous self, if a past version of us had things that were left undone, mistakes or people were waiting for us, would it be our responsibility to become that self again, find what is lost? And, well, to be honest, we haven't found the answer yet.
I guess...
That was not helpful. Sorry for that.
No, I guess perhaps we do have more in common than the outsider would think, Khamu. Just as he is about to say, perhaps something else, there is a loud kind of cracking sound, as you see all around you this kind of fizzling, like, glitch effect for just a brief moment. What the hell is that? Meridian, like, draws out her crossbow, and starts looking around, before she kind of, like, points at Oren. Is this some kind of trap? You trying to trick us here? Keep us locked in these brain scans for forever? No, I don't know what that... I must tell you, I've never gone beyond this code. Again, the Icarus files and this game aren't quite compatible. There's frankly no knowing how they would interact.
Hold on, Meridian. If they're still brain scanning us, then copy of the other Khamu should be a lot more. Should resemble us a lot more. The fact that they remain a. Well, the fact that they only have the knowledge of what Kasathan knows about us means that we are not contributing to the brain scan.
She kind of narrows her eyes, but she nods. Alright, I guess that makes sense. Still, what is this? And Oren kind of like turns around. I don't know. Perhaps the game is seeing our files outside and is running some sort of error diagnostics. We're not supposed to be here. There is a kind of like in front of you, appearing like in the middle of this cluster of like glitching white, almost like a cube with like little fragments of like evil and like pixels kind of coming off of it. That kind of like starts to grow in this high pitch.
Probably shouldn't touch that.
What the fuck is that? What is? Meridian is trying to turn her crossbow at it.
I don't think that's a physical being you can harm.
There's only one way to find out. We'll take a couple steps closer to that thing.
Well,
Khamu,
can't
what
we
the
just
hell are you
run?
doing? As you step closer, you can like hear kind of like humming. You hear almost like voices inside of it, like kind of like clipped and garbled, but almost as if there's like some sort of like audio emanating from it.
Audio files.
Listen.
Take one step closer.
I would say you're like right on, like a step away. Meridian and Mercy like farther back. Oren just kind of like shocked still, not knowing what to do. But you can hear it a little stronger now.
We make out some of the words that the voices are saying.
I would say this sounds like a check to me. Make a computer's check, if you will.
Not bad. That is a.
Just bring your social security number.
25 for computers.
Yeah, it asks you to put in your credit card info, the 3 funky numbers on the back. You got a 25 for computers, you said?
Yes.
As you step closer, you can kind of, you feel like this is some sort of manifestation of code, like in this like virtual space. Actually, Mercy, why don't you roll? Make a sense motive check for me, please.
Oh. Wait, I'm getting there. I'm a grandma. You have to be patient with me. I don't know how these newfangled tech works.
Are you looking for it in your 200 tabs?
Okay. You said sense motive?
Sense motive.
It's molded, yeah.
27.
27.
Ooh.
As you are looking, you notice that you and Meridian are very on high alert right now. Some weird glitch shit's happening, and you guys are ready to either fight or flight. Oren does not look like in a panicked mode right now. In fact, he's like strangely kind of calm and like almost transfixed on this kind of glitch, like this cube, like ahead of him. And Khamu, as you are trying to discern what this like block kind of thing is, you reach in and like your hand gets like stuck almost. You can see it kind of like start to pixelate in and fractal. Could you make... Let's say a will save throw.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, not bad. Will save. That is a 19 for will save.
A 19. You kind of reach your hand in, and you feel Oren's hand. He is suddenly like right next to you, and he has also reached in to this. And there is like fracturing and then like all of like the kind of glitch effect suddenly fizzles out. And you are in this darkness, and you start to hear those voices more clearly. As you hear, I just don't understand. I put those logs in this morning. I know I did because I had my morning coffee, and I always do them right before I start the day on the first lab tests. And you all kind of turn around to see that in this kind of like completely dark space, there's suddenly almost like a spotlight like slowly illuminating this small area, and you see Oren, another Oren, kind of dressed in like this research like wear, like a cardigan, as he's kind of looking over a terminal. And there's a couple other like kind of researchers, their faces kind of like blurred, and like you can't really make out the details, like walking by as he's like kind of leaning over this console.
We see any... Are we here alone? We see anyone around us, or are we all here?
You are all here. It is Meridian, yeah, Mercy, Oren of the Olive, the Oren the Augur, if you will, as well
Or
as
in the
you.
auger?
You are all, here, like in this space, kind of like reliving this memory, it would seem.
Or you're missing memories.
I think, I think so. You guys watch as the memory Oren kind of like he's on a call with like a terminal. No, Celia, I know what logs that I wrote, okay? I'm not crazy. I do them every morning. I told you this, and I told you we need to get this system checked out. Things, I make edits, and then they aren't saved, and then we get stuck on backlogs, and then it just makes everything a mess. Can you get IT or something to come down here and take a look at it? If we keep having these losses of data, we're just going to be set back for months, and we frankly can't afford that. He kind of like turns around and is like on this kind of like phone call, leaning against the terminal. Yes, I did press save. I did. Thank you, Cecilia. I do know how the program works. I've worked on notes apps before. I Okay. Yes, I know it's been a bit of a high stress situation recently. We only just got started, and things are at the get go, and perhaps we needed a bit more preparation, but we're here now, and I just simply want a logging system that would work. Thank you. As long as this doesn't leak into any of our other programs, I don't see this being a problem, but we should nip it in the bud, as it were. So can you call IT? Yes, thank you. For later this morning? Thank you. Okay, great. And he kind of hangs up. Uh, he kind of like sighs and begins to turn back to the terminal and just continue working.
Oren, I'm sorry to say, I think you were a boomer. I don't think you knew how tech works.
I frankly don't remember much about my time at Icarus to know, so... Do you really think... I mean, I was like a researcher though, right? Was I really that incompetent? You would think they would like hire... I mean, I'm obviously like a virtual entity, so I know a lot about the inner workings of things because I am code, but...
No, I'm just messing with you. You were probably really smart. I just think that maybe you were having memory problems.
Oh, oh, that was a joke. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I frankly, again, I don't know. I mean, I say that I think I have fine memory, but again, I'm, uh, my memory's not compatible with this Oren, he kind of like gestures at him. I can't tell you about anything of my medical history because I frankly don't remember, or maybe I never knew.
But why are you being shown this right now? Is it a glitch? Was it attracted to you? Because it's you?
I don't know. When I saw that, when everything started to go haywire, I felt a fear, a deep kind of stinging fear that I don't know where it came from. I just felt like something ingrained in my strings of code. But and then that thing appeared, but I wasn't scared of it. I don't know if this is. I mean, this must be my memory, right?
Yeah, it is you. I think.
Well, you all. I mean, you said you've been at Icarus Innovation. You must have, if I've met the code versions of you. So what does this? I mean, I guess you told me that you didn't meet the real me, if I was still alive. But does this mean anything to you? You would frankly know if
What
you
was the
knew me.
name?
Does this room look like one of the rooms that we've been to over in Icarus Innovation?
I would say the architecture is like kind of similar. Um, but it would be very clear to you that this is like a kind of shuttle or something. Like this isn't the station. This is like he's like on transit to the station.
Interesting. So, Mercy, go ahead. Go ahead. You muted? Are you muted?
Mercy explodes.
It's exploded. In that case, I was going to start looking around at the what's inside the shuttle. Do you see anything of importance?
Just make a flat perception check for me.
All right. Mine was a 21 for perception.
A 21 for perception. Looking around, it seems like a pretty standard like passenger type shuttle. There's like a couple like terminals almost like fitted for like research, but like nothing particularly out of the ordinary. There she goes. And then Oren stabs Khamu with a giant dagger that appears out of nowhere and kills everyone.
No!
And that's the end of Sound Static, everybody. So thanks for.
Yep.
Why do I feel like he could do that though? I really feel like he
You
might.
feel like everyone's going to backstab you.
That is true.
Continuing though, so Khamu, what you notice about the shuttle, you don't think that this is like an Icarus Innovations, like specifically made. You think this is probably like standard transport or something. Like there's some terminals on there that like Oren is working on. But other than that, you do notice that you don't see like all the other kind of people that are like in the peripheral that kind of like pass by are like you can't really make out the details on them because this memory seems to be like focused on Oren, but they do seem to be wearing like also like research type garb.
What was the name of the secretary?
Secretary.
Secretary?
Which one?
Yeah, Oren was talking to somebody and it was like, what was it, Susan or what? Or am I making that up?
No, the email that we found sent to Icarus Innovation to inform them that the project is will no longer be continued. The person
So
who
that's the
sent the
same
email
person?
as Sue, S-U-E. But Oren, what? The other Oren mentioned. The name, I believe, is Cecilia.
And that's
Does
the
that
name
ring a
that was
bell?
stated in the memory? That's who he was just talking to?
I believe so. Unless we heard it wrong.
No, I believe in you, man. My ears are deaf. So if we can find more memories related to Cecilia and maybe locate them, then maybe they can tell us about Sue or the cleaner. I don't think that was her name. It was like something metal.
Perhaps. But that is... It would only be possible if we can talk.
Wait, I'm sorry.
with-
I don't actually know about that. Sorry, I didn't say that. Real Mercy doesn't know about that. What I said was, what do we know? We don't know any of this actually, right? Cecilia and whatnot. We just know about this.
You know about Sue. You guys got the message from Sue that essentially, that said like funding was cut, the program is ended, blah blah blah. They're sending in someone. Let's just make a roll for this for what you know about like the cleaner, as you have mentioned before.
Okay.
Both of you just do flat intelligence.
No. Their name was station operator, not cleaner.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a cleaner as in like
Cleaner.
they cleaned house.
Cleanup crew.
They did.
Oh, they did, but
But
also...
yes, they say you. So you have the email, which like definitive proof that the Sue had essentially like ended the program, funding was cut, and they were sending a station operator, and like that was the last correspondence. I would say you also, make your rolls first. It's not high though.
16. For intelligence.
9.
I would say Khamu has since pieced that essentially what evidence you gathered from Icarus Innovations is that you have the email which said like the cleaner came and like that was like the last like message that like got to the station essentially. And then also that like there was like a cleaner said to the like someone
Or
had
what? Yes.
triggered essentially like the atmospheric conditions to like up like the carbon monoxide levels. It's like there's very obvious sabotage that someone like flooded the place with like poison and then hit
Then
the
evacuated
air
everything
back.
into space.
Yeah. Like it was very obvious like someone came to clean up the evidence. And I would say Khamu would have pieced that that was probably like this last minute addition like personnel crew that was sent. That is probably related. And Khamu would have relayed that information to the group. So we'll call that common knowledge.
Okay. But that message was sent by someone named Sue, and if the secretary name was Cecilia, I don't think that's the same person. But if we keep finding these memories, we can find out who the cleaner is, and maybe they can lead us to Icarus if we can find them in the reality.
I think that's a good idea. Frankly, we're chasing ghosts at this point, but considering that all of our hard, solid evidence is probably burned up in the sun's corona right now, this is the best shot we have.
How do we,
Right,
how
I know
do we
you're
proceed
scared.
with memory?
I forgot your name, Orion. I know you're scared about
It's
finding
Oren. I've
your
said it
real self.
multiple times.
It's just Oren, yes.
The
I know
crewmates
you're
have
scared
to
about finding your
mispronounce
real
Oren's
memories.
name at least once.
Sorry, but we really need this information. This could save humanity itself. Or wait, we're not. We could save all the universe itself.
That might be a step too far, Mercy.
I'd say a couple of steps too
It
far.
will. Icarus
Oren don't have
is
to
about
know.
to. Oh yeah, like this is a whole story, but like I promise you, Oren, this is really important to the fate of everyone here.
You seem very convinced of that, and trust me, I don't think that you would have wandered out here if it wasn't for some sort of cause. And again, although I don't have my full memories of what Oren the researcher would have known, I feel there is a kind of sense of urgency surrounding that topic in my mind that I can't exactly place, and perhaps I didn't want to place. The memory kind of like fades out from view, and you guys are left in just the darkness again.
No, we don't know what even prompted the memory. Was it you thinking about your past? All right, think some more. Think harder. Summon another memory.
Okay, you're stressing me out. What type of memory should I think? I mean, I don't.
Your death.
My death? I don't
What?
know. I don't think I remember how I died.
sorry. I'll back off.
Mercy.
Mercy, like a halfling, like Kasathan, like freaking 2 times her height. Mercy has like gotten like her hands like up as like on Oren's shoulders.
Khamu will approach
No.
Mercy and Oren and gently
I'm not even
lift
sure if I
Mercy
have
up.
the capacity to know how I died.
Oren, it is your decision if you want to get deeper into the memory of the other Oren.
I do.
We don't want to pressure you into getting memories that will change your perception of something.
Mercy Meridian
Don't know
in
what
the
it will
back,
do.
like, we very much do want to pressure him. I think we should I think you should keep going. I think you should keep going, Mercy, actually. But in that side conversation, Oren talking to you, I do. If this is as grave an issue as you say it is, I do want to help. I frankly don't know. You think that was me? That I summoned some sort of memory or some code? I frankly don't know how I did it. I was just talking to you about. Well, you had mentioned the things about the real the other Oren, and I don't know. Maybe it was some subconscious action.
Perhaps. But Khamu will proceed to describe the what they remember about Icarus Innovation's actual lab and the things that were there. If it helps, they remember
Dark
saying, yeah.
Ooh, okay. You're describing Icarus Innovations. I'd say let's do diplomacy.
Oh, interesting. Not what we would have expected.
I feel like this is more of like you're trying to connect with Oren at this moment.
Yeah. 17 for diplomacy.
You begin to describe the lab, and Oren kind of like closes his eyes, and you see shimmering around you like bits of almost like in a dream, like these consoles and stuff that like kind of look like what you're describing, like the lab, but like fading in and out, kind of like almost you would like stick your hand through it, this kind of holographic. They shimmer for a little bit before kind of like disappearing, as Oren's kind of like closing his eyes, trying to concentrate on forming this room. It seems like maybe like halfway there.
You can do it, Oren. Think harder.
I can remember the lab, I think. I mean, there are memories of the simulation that I think was based on the lab. It kind of like fizzes in and out, but it doesn't seem to like quite materialize.
Yeah. Did we take anything else besides the data servers? Any mementos? I don't think so. There was nothing
There
there.
wasn't.
If
There
you
was nothing
did,
there.
you wouldn't physically have them. They'd probably be
Oh,
on the ship
yeah.
or would be like in this
The
game.
property, yeah.
You all are, by the way, still in your like medieval fantasy garb.
True. Hmm.
I'm
Oh,
sorry. I don't know if I can recall it. It's just not. I don't know. Not strong enough.
we see.
Well, I'm fresh out of
Return to the.
ideas.
Is the other Khamu still with us?
The other Khamu's not still with you. They had stayed behind in the cave.
Oh, yeah. How do we get out of here? Are we stuck here forever?
Oh, Oren like looks to where like the cave entrance was, and seeing that's no longer there.
Oh my god.
Yes, there's certainly. I mean, there must be a way. To,
Oh my god.
I just realized I didn't. This is embarrassing. I didn't think about. Actually, this is kind of like the first time I've done this. Stepping outside into the out of bounds area. I didn't think. I mean, this was also surprising. You showed up, and now suddenly I'm realizing we might not return. Thinking that I don't know actually how to return us, and that might be bad if we're stuck here for forever, indefinitely. And I can't ever go back and see the friends that I've made in this terrible hellscape of a place. Oh dear. Oh, this might be a problem, actually.
Alright,
No.
calm down. It's okay. We're just gonna die.
I'll
Oh,
figure out a way.
I didn't think about dying before. I mean, I presumed that the other Oren had died, and when you were talking to me about thinking about if the other Oren had died and how he had died, I didn't know to think about that, because I frankly wasn't really ready to comprehend my own mortality, considering I'm like a code and meant to live forever. But now I'm thinking of the very real
Khamu!
fact that there's a
Khamu,
worse
help!
fate than death, which is that we are actually stuck here indefinitely, and as Oren starts to pick up, you hear that as you like see the like completely black room, little pixels start to materialize like around the
Uh-oh.
backdrop.
Did mention of fear. Perhaps emotions are what connects you with
Calm down, you're
his
gonna
memory.
kill us with those glitchy things.
Oh my god! I certainly don't want to kill anyone. And as you say that, like more and more kind of this glitch effect appears. Meridian,
Khamu, I'm not good at this.
Meridian, actually, she's just kind of like standing back and watching, kind of like keeping an eye on everything, but specifically looking at Mercy.
Meridian, go tell him some comforting words. Give him a hug. You have 4
Well,
arms. That's a good
it-
hug.
She does not give him a hug, but she stands, and she kind of shrugs. Well, it is very possible that, yes, all of us here are just going to die of some terrible brain aneurysm, stuck in this hellscape, in the dark, forever. And Oren gets very upset at that, as, everything has to materialize. No, surely I know how to fix this. I wouldn't even know how to, I think that we might be being, she could be watching. And as he says that, there's this kind of as this another cube kind of like appears in the middle of you all. Come, I don't know how to stop this. I don't think I can control this.
Yeah, Oren, we're going to be all right. It seems more to us that whatever thing is withholding your memory is trying to show you that memory and give it back to us. So let's see what this memory holds.
As you were saying that, Meridian has already stepped up, and she's kind of like pulled Mercy along with her. It's like, this is what we're here for, isn't it? What Khamu did you? Were you watching? What did they do? They just touched it?
No!
I believe Oren would have to.
And it
touch
hurt Khamu. Wait, is your arm, like, intact again?
Having, like, since the, like, glitch kind of, like, disappeared, Khamu, you seem wholly fine. No missing bits or bites.
Seems fine to us.
I'm not touching it. You can touch it if you want, Meridian.
Oh my
Perhaps
god.
these memories will hold the answer to how to get out of here.
He looks so scared.
I don't know, this feels very...
Mercy goes over to hug him.
Make a diplomacy check.
I mean, you better touch it before I hug him, man, in case it...
Leave the guy oh.
Wait. You said diplomacy?
Diplomacy, yeah.
Diplomacy.
22.
Oren is kind of like looking at Khamu like desperately for like ideas of something or anything, and as he's looking like I don't think I control this. I was in way over my head. I shouldn't have brought you. And then Mercy just runs up and hugs him, and then he like stops. And his arms kind of encircle over yours, Mercy, in this nice little hug. As you guys just kind of like sit there for a couple seconds. Meridian also not kind of like expecting this, as Meridian and Khamu just kind of watch, and then for a brief moment, Oren kind of lets go of the hug.
You okay?
You're right. I have more control than I think I have. And he kind of looks at this memory block, and he holds out a hand. And this time, instead of like sticking his hand in and like kind of like getting caught in this glitch, he just kind of lifts it, and the cube kind of, and all the glitch and the static kind of dissipates, as you are. And suddenly everything goes dark and there's like another kind of spotlight. This time, ahead of you is like this meeting table, and there's a conference. And Oren the Augur is very somber for a second moment, almost as if he knows what is about to happen. As you guys watch this memory play out in front of you, there's like this little kind of conference meeting table. You see Oren the researcher, again, kind of like in full focus, kind of steepled, with his hands in front of his face, and a lot of other, like the table's just full with other researchers in like similar lab coats, and there's just the drone of the lights, reverberating in the space. Looks like a conference meeting. This one could be good.
Yeah, so I just want to watch.
We don't seem to recognize any of the other researchers.
You do not. And after there's a brief moment of silence, Oren speaks up. No one else can know about this. And there is just kind of like a quiet. There's like a Lashunta, you can like barely kind of like make out her face, kind of like on the other side of the table. How can we have to tell someone, don't we? I mean, certainly, and he kind of like pulls a hand out. No one, you don't understand how much funding is going into this project. How much we're out here on some fringe station, out on the edge of the sun, that are being paid millions of credits for this project? No. We can't afford to let this get out. God damn it, Oren, someone is dead! It was an accident. It wasn't. The test was monitored. It shouldn't have happened, and it's not going to happen again. You realize that if this gets out, what has happened here, all of us are scrapped from this project. None of us are going to get work ever again. And I certainly know that I can't afford that. Can you? There's kind of like a quiet across the table. We are in a station isolated from everyone else. The only people who knows about what happened are the people in this room, are the people on this project. This is a unfortunate accident that won't happen again. No one can let, if our benefactor gets word of this, I can assure you things will be cancelled, funding will be drawn, all of us will be left out in space, no work to do, probably never going to get work again. We could turn this into something great. If we simply need to press ahead. We are all in the same boat. The second anyone reveals any information, we all go down. Are we in agreement on that? And there's kind of a quiet along the table. I would take that as agreement. Remember, we're stuck in this together now. And Oren kind of like steps away from the table as all the other researchers kind of like just scientists shaking their heads and like get up and return, and the vision fades.
What the hell, Oren? You didn't take responsibility.
Oren, the augur, who has just been watching this, like, at the head, just watching in complete silence.
What does... I'm sorry.
Like,
what is augur again? Is that a type of researcher?
That's
augur is
his Secrets of the Olive Orchard title. He's essentially like replaced
Oh,
Graham Augur, which is like an oracle. So he's in like robes and like whatever.
okay.
You're Oren, the Oren that you have been speaking to.
Okay.
looks like the researcher Oren had made the decision to press on. They discovered that what the experiment was capable of.
I made that decision. We continued to press on. We said that I thought that maybe this was a fluke. That it wouldn't happen again. But this wasn't the only time, was it?
It was
No.
not.
Ew. I'm sorry, Oren, but you're kind of gross. At least past you is, or that other you.
I suppose there's
Mercy,
no
if
forgiving the sins of the self.
Mercy, if they had decided to quit, do you really think Icarus Innovation would let that happen?
But they never had an explicit order to continue. It was them. They could have reported that this was a failure. We don't know how Icarus would have reacted. Maybe they're actually good people. At least that's what I want to hope. I don't hope everybody's good.
There is no goodness in this. This was a desperate act of self-preservation, a selfish one. This was to preserve my job, and a heady act of hubris. This was my fault.
Well, if you want to make it right, you gotta find out who the cleaner is. Help us.
The cleaner?
The station operator.
Station operator? this someone that you're looking for?
According to what we know, the researcher Oren would have seen the station operator at some point.
Who is the station operator? Why are you looking for them?
It could be the key to unlocking the memory of how the researcher Oren had died, or how the rest of the researchers died.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I can't say off the top of my head. I remember any sort of station operator. It could be embedded in a memory, though. I suppose.
Like that, we have to stress you out to get that memory, though. Or do you feel like you can do it without freaking out?
I'm sorry, what?
I don't like that we have to stress you out for you to start your memory powers or glitch powers, whatever is going on. Do you think you can summon it without getting stressed?
Yes, I do hate to say it, but it does appear that these memory glitches appear to be tied to, well, at least your negative emotions. That's the only way that we've gone forward so far.
Try thinking about puppies this time.
Okay. Yes, puppies. What type of puppies?
Labradors.
Yes, oh, there's, I had a friend, a childhood friend growing up, I believe, that had dogs. They were always so fun, running around in like the garden and everything. I always wanted one as a child. Never had one though. Too busy. Didn't fit in the dorms in college, and that's a tangent for another time.
Bertie is not listening. She's looking around eagerly for the the glitch stuff cubes.
Everything seems just very calm, like flat, black. You don't see like any kind of appearance of glitches appearing.
We happen to know someone who have a puppy as well. Khamu thinks about thinks about Vernon for a second.
You have like just like a flash like memory like still frame of like Vernon like throwing a stick and like Combine like breaking through like logs and brush and like trees to go after it.
Oren, do you remember any? Do you remember any Sheeran?
Sheeran? Um, I think a couple worked at Icarus. We came from pretty diverse backgrounds.
That makes sense. What about the test subjects? Do you remember any of them?
As you mentioned, the test subjects, there's a quick pulse of like kind of like this white glitch before it fades. The test subjects, yes, I think I can remember some of them. There's quite a lot, I believe. They also came from different backgrounds. I believe the goal of the test was try to get a wide variety of test subjects to get a clear reading across the board.
Clear reading of what?
Well, just, any good experiment, you need to take a randomized sample. If findings were geared towards a specific race, then all we would know is our findings about that race. It wouldn't be a good test.
I see. What was the goal of the test? How was the virtual environment constructed?
The goal of the test. It was. It was. Of course, that was the point. That was the point of our research. The goal of the test was. It was. There is like a brief pause. You see, kind of like in the background, rising. This kind of like glitch effect starts to come into full force. Of course, I would know. It must be. It was important, surely, because people died because of it. You wouldn't do. I wouldn't do something that wouldn't, at the cost of lives, if it wasn't important. It was surely groundbreaking research. Of course, I know what the point of my own research was. What are you talking about? It surely was important enough for the cost of lives of so many people who didn't sign up for, who didn't know what they were signing up for. It was, God. He kind of like turns around and the glitch starts to arise in full force. It was worth it. It must have been worth it. You would know, right? You were there at Icarus. What was you were looking through the files. You knew because you were there, really there. Not just me. I just have code bits and pieces of information about it. You know what it is, right?
Sound freaking crazy.
We don't think we've seen any documentations of the goal of the research.
It was probably for something humanitarian, surely. Sure, maybe simulations for training purposes. Training simulations for people. They don't have to actually be in the field and risking their. It must have been. There's some reason. I'm sure of it. A good one. Meridian kind of looks between you two, and she kind of waves her hand. Maybe the reason wasn't as noble as you would like to think it is? I don't know, a lot of people did die, Oren.
The experiment must be based on some form of hypothesis. Was it from Icarus Innovation? Was the brief from Icarus Innovation, or do you think researcher Oren came up with it?
We were hired by Icarus, but I signed on board because it was new revolutionary technology. Get my name in a paper for God's sakes. It was the simulation. It's simply never been done before. Not on such an in-depth, versatile scale to be able to immerse someone in a reality so deeply that they thought it was real. There's surely a lot of applications for that. Alternatives to euthanasia, perhaps, immersive training. There's plenty of good reasons to do that, right?
Mercy said, "Bullshit!" and hopped off
bullshit, and she left. Oren is currently having this almost existential verge on a breakdown as he's kind of stepping back, and this kind of glitching gets louder and louder as you guys are watching.
So, is he about to be consumed by it?
Simulated
I would say, like, this glitching it does seem stronger than before. Like, whereas before it kind of like came in flashes, this is like a steady rising build up as he is kind of like stepping back and like muttering things to himself. Um, but it hasn't quite like hit the point where like this like kind of memory occurs.
Word. These memories are important, but don't lose yourself.
You don't understand. I can't. There's. How could I not know the point of my own research? The point of the research that I worked so hard to protect, that I let people die for. So many people die for. And I just watched. It must have been for something, right? For a reason?
Yeah, but just don't freak out when you find out what it is. It doesn't change who you are now.
Does it? Aren't I just a manifestation of what the real Oren was? Uploaded for some purpose, for another selfish act of self-preservation, to continue living to spite God? Is this just not another selfish act? Am I just not the outcome?
That you're remorseful means that no, you're not the same. I don't think this Oren wouldn't be remorseful of his actions.
The
How
fact
do I
that
know that I
you are
am?
taking responsibility of get to the truth means that you still have the capacity to make decisions that are right.
I don't. But how do I know? How can I know that those decisions are right? I thought that those decisions that I previously made were right.
Nobody knows if what they're doing is right or wrong, but I believe you're different enough to do the right thing now.
We're with Mercy on that one. We all make mistakes. The fact that you are.
Oh, sorry, go
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, you continue what you're saying is going to affect what happens.
Okay.
I'm okay with not making a roll. You can go.
The fact that the guilt still hurts means that there's still a way of making this right.
Now, Mercy, make a diplomacy roll with advantage.
Damn. Oh, advantage. Nice. Good, because I got a 2 on one of those.
Oren explodes.
No. 22.
As you kind of calm down, the glitch starts to fade in the background as Oren kind of looks between you two. If there is no way to know what's right, I guess no one knows. The best that we can do is hope that we can fix the wrongs that have already been made. Fixing what was wrong. And as he's kind of like he's like, the room is kind of completely black again. Like the glitch is kind of like faded, but you see in the back, a spotlight begins to shine as Oren is still like not even realizing that something is happening, like still kind of muttering to himself. And in the back you see researcher Oren in his kind of like lab coat and garb, typing into a console before he clicks, and you see like this kind of recording button blink. And this room looks very different than previously. This, like, you think this is on the lab, on the station somewhere, but it appears to be like some sort of crew quarters, and it is like a mess. Like trash is like on the ground, like clothes are kind of piled up. The bed is like unmade. as researcher Oren kind of sits with like a glass of some kind of liquor, as he starts speaking into like this terminal recording. This is Oren, of head researcher on Icarus Innovations, on our current project into virtual simulation. This project has gotten out of hand. People are dead. Good people. Many of them. Almost a majority of our test subjects didn't survive. We have kept quiet. I made the executive decision to keep quiet about this terrible crime that is committed here. And the other researchers were led complicit by my direction. The purpose of our research was to create an immersive simulation environment, so much so that an applicant would not be able to tell that they were attached or a part of some sort of simulated environment. That was our original plan, and it has gone terribly wrong. It wasn't thought out, there were mistakes made, there are good people dead, and it is my fault. I'm sending this to your news outlet because it is the truth and it deserves to be heard. And it cannot be kept silent any longer. Once we've received this, I fully expect that we will be contacted by authorities to lead a cease to our programming, and that blame and responsibility will fall on us, but chiefly on me, for the rash decisions I had made to try and keep this project going. Please send a message back once you have received this. Thank you. And he clicks something on the terminal, and he takes another long drink, as he kind of shakes his head and leans back. Well, I guess it's finally over now. And the vision fades away.
I know what happened. He sent it to the news outlet, but either it didn't go through or something happened that made Icarus find out about it. And instead of it getting out to the world, they killed everybody to cover it up, because that would look bad on their company if people found out about this.
Does sound like a very plausible theory. Unfortunately, things never end well for whistleblowers. Well, evidently.
Well, that means you're not a bad guy, Oren! Celebration! You tried to turn yourself in.
Oren, who has still kind of just been like, he hasn't even like looked at this memory, just kind of like faced away almost in this trance, like turns back to you. I tried to get the information. I tried to be a whistleblower to my own company that I had worked for and sacrificed so much for, but there's something more. Why didn't...
More like...
If you're right, if it had gotten out, it would have gotten out, wouldn't it? People would know. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have arrived. There wouldn't have been... Who? Something happened. Something... The servers... There's kind of like a... As like the glitch kind of like pulses in the back again. No, there's something else. There's something watching, always watching. We were doomed from the start. I don't... and there is another sudden crack across. Like everything kind of goes in like full kind of glitch force as you all look around at this kind of like in this swarm of glitches. This isn't... I don't think this is me.
Oh. Oh, you think it's the system?
He's here.
Yeah, what?
We need to go. We need to leave immediately. You follow me! Oren begins sprinting off just in a random direction as this kind of like crackling. You feel like the floor under you begin to shake and like shift.
Do you even know where you're going?
Do you? Meridian kind of like follows off after Oren, seeing as like there's only one lead. I'm not claiming to know much about internal systems, but Oren I think is the one most in control here.
Guess we better
I
run.
hate to say that.
This might be pre-installed program. The server, somehow, that is trying to eliminate all of us.
Is it SUE? Alright, I'm gonna start running.
As you guys are standing here, like the floors begin to give out in like a dissolve into like this white pixely mass. Both of you please make a reflex saving throw.
Folks. 25.
25? Mercy?
14.
Khamu, you managed to rush across, following on Meridian's heels. Mercy, you stay just enough for like your boot kind of gets caught in this, and you feel it like kind of freeze as you tear away, and like the sole of your boot is now just like this pixel glitch mass. As you take 2 points of damage.
Ow! I hate this place. Can we stop playing?
Run faster.
I'm trying.
Running, so please make athletics checks.
$18 for athletics.
Mercy?
Is there?
16.
Okay.
You both succeed as you are chasing the floor kind of glitching out behind you. When you like turn back, you can see like in like this map, it's just like complete color vomit, just like randomized pixels. You can see like glitching items like a coat rack and like tombs and books and like shafts of wheat as you guys are rushing ahead of this like chasing almost like tsunami of glitching code as Oren is going ahead of you. This is her. You don't understand. You didn't. And I remember there's a reason that I had uploaded myself onto this system before I found out about it. She was the memory is just on the verge of my mind, but I know you didn't just bring me here. Do you understand that?
We brought some sort of spyware or whatever was watching you guys?
As you run up, you like come almost to a cliff where like this kind of like in this dark black space, there's just a sheer like drop into like nothing down at the bottom. There isn't any time. I don't know how you're going to fare in this glitch code. If things could kill people at Icarus, then they could kill you now. You have to get out of here.
Oh. The brain isn't linked to this game in any way.
Take enough precautions beforehand and people died. And making up for that now. You said that, right? Now is the time that we make up for our mistakes?
Yeah?
Oren kind of goes up to you guys and like kind of takes your hands and shakes it. He gives you a kind of small smile. Whatever you're doing here, it's up to you. There's another memory. I know that you can find it, and maybe you'll put a stop to this Icarus innovations once and for all. Good luck. And he kind of nods, and he pushes a hand out. And although Oren is like, he's like a Kasathan, so he's not particularly like bulky, but you feel yourself almost like as you are like transported something over the edge for a brief second before you all begin to fall.
Oh boy.
Motherfucker!
He's not gonna die, right?
You all begin to fall down this pit, and you see as you're falling, Oren at the edge of this cliff as this glitch starts to materialize and disappear as you guys fall further and further into the black.
I don't have.
Can we take fall damage in this game? Does anyone know?
What?
No.
The physical engine of this game does not apply here. We might not.
Or we could continue.
Taking
I'm gonna
what
land on
happens
top of
when
you
we
just
go,
in
like,
case.
out of bounds.
Oh.
We're not
Well, I guess we'll
starting
just have to find out.
As you guys continue in free fall, you do find out as you suddenly land heavily on like a floor. But it doesn't hurt. It is like a lot of force that like you like as if jumping from like a ledge, but you like hit the ground and it does not seem to take any damage.
all fall damage. Good. Where are we?
Looking around, you are still in this kind of like black landscape, like outside of the edge. But whereas before you were just like seeing flat nothing, this time you actually see something like out in the distance. You see green and like grass, it would appear. And you look up and kind of like on the edge of your horizon, there's like this little gratch patch that seems to like materialize. And ahead of you is a large spire of like stone and cobble and like kind of like terracotta tile.
Is this Wizard's Tower?
But like from the game, are we back?
Oh, we can become villains. Let's go. Mercy runs towards the tower.
I think there's a couple of things we should discuss as you start to run off towards the direction of the tower.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of evil.
And if you guys could check battle maps, please.
Uh-oh.
Don't scroll down
Stop
on
a
the
minute.
tiles. They are spoilers. But you guys, yeah, are in this kind of just black empty space, but in the far like the world just seems kind of like to materialize, and there's this grassy plain and like this large tower with like stairs leading up to it. And as you approach Mercy, you hadn't even realized, but like your HUD kind of rematerializes as you see like your inventory and everything, and also your current quests, which are to defeat the evil wizard, beat up Bordador for real, and steal his skin, and you have already found the Grand Augur. As you see, it's been checked off your list.
I feel like this all feels so small right now. We have bigger issues than these little quests, although I still want to beat up this guy.
Mercy. If this
Wait, wait, hold that thought. I have to pause.
is not
I'm sorry. I'm busy.
But that leaves you to here, where you are now kind of in this space, and you see like at the edge of your vision, what you might consider an evil wizard tower.
Yes,
we're getting music. We're getting our music.
Gonzalez, whatever your name was. Let's team up.
Not
But yes,
sure
you guys have
who we're
a
about to
battle map
meet
for this.
inside this tower. Not sure if who we're about to meet in this tower would be a friendly entity.
Well, what?
There's
if
a
it's
good
that,
chance
what,
that
the evil wizard or whoever? I mean, this is back to the game. I feel like there are more things to discuss.
Right. To what extent is this game integrated with Icarus's programs?
Beats me. I mean, with the stunt that was just pulled, I'd say pretty thoroughly.
And if so, what would happen to the rest of the players in this game?
Frankly, that's something I don't much want to think about. But if it does pose a threat to our lives, I mean, there's countless people logged into the server right now.
That is true.
Wait, yeah, like, how do we find out the rest of the past without Oren himself? He's the only one that can really do the whole glitchy thing.
Well, it doesn't look like he's going to be coming back anytime soon.
Alright, Meridian, your turn. Start thinking about stressful things, and we'll tell you if any glitches appear.
You think that I'm going to manifest some sort of glitch? Is this just because I'm a Kasathan? Mercy.
No, I would never stoop so low.
As our captain amongst our Silent Stars crew, I'm going to have to talk to HR about this.
What?
Being
Would
typecasted
never!
by my own captain, shame.
No, fine. That's fine. New idea then. Let's go to the evil wizard and beg them for evil powers to get glitchiness. Because surely it's not in the game to actually join sides with evil. So if we break the game, then we can become glitches ourselves.
You want to break the game to become evil? Rather than, the entire bombshell about Icarus innovations and we're trying to figure out.
It has something to do with it. Let's just become evil. Come on, Meridian.
It's certainly
Doesn't this sound
possible.
awesome?
Whoever is within this tower does have the piece of information we need.
Maybe
Yes.
if Oren does have more control, he did send us here for a reason. He said that there was a way that we could find his last memory.
Becoming evil. Alright, let's go to the tower.
So do you head to the tower?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we'll head towards the tower.
Please open up the battle map.
Oh shit.
What if I don't?
Then you will die. In real
Oh my
life.
god! This is a
Really?
black hole.
Do the honor?
It is not a black hole, that is the interior that you cannot see. Doing a little bit of fog of war.
Oh.
I see. Jasmine?
But Mercy, I believe you said
Yeah?
you were running up to the tower first.
Yes. I'm kind of scared.
So I'm putting you at the lead then. So you were up at the door.
Oh!
I'll say Meridian is followed closely behind, as well as Khamu. But yeah, you just see like large wooden doors ahead of you.
Okay, I will.
Well, fearless captain, you wanted to become evil, didn't you? Take the first steps into the brave unknown.
Okay. Mercy gets prepared to ding dong ditch. She knocks a bunch of times and runs off the stairs.
You knock
Hides
on
behind
the
Khamu.
door and then run immediately behind Khamu, and nothing happens.
Oh. Well, okay. See, I was brave. I'm not. But I guess they're not home. So, Meridian, can you lockpick?
I was going
Or-
to take a step forward and push open the door.
Khamu, you open the unlocked door.
Oh.
As you step forward ahead, as this room opens up, and you see some enemies
Whoa!
around. You see a couple of rats scurrying, and like a slime cube kind of in the center, as well as a couple skeletons, who immediately, as you step through, turn their attention to you as battle commences. Everyone, roll for initiative!
This is such a narrow entrance. Can we do a choke point? Back out.
What is the level of these creatures?
You're gonna find out.
It's true.
That is the buffest skeleton I've ever seen. You can't kill the rats, Khamu. Those are people. Those are sisters.
Or they could be just rats.
No.
It's possible that not every single rat in this game is turned as a...
Isn't that the whole,
as a
like,
cat.
scheme, though? It's like,
Mercy,
oh,
why
I've
don't you
been
try
turning...
defending it?
You know, I kind of tried with that town rat. The one that was, like, change in front of our eyes and it bit me. So I don't know if I want to try that again.
Oh no, you perhaps learned your lesson from trying to tame wild animals?
Actually, no. You still have apples, right, Jay?
Yeah. What did you just call us?
I mean, Khamu. Sorry.
Who the fuck is Jay? What did you guys get for your initiative?
Oh,
16.
yeah, I did that. Yeah.
16 for Khamu?
3.
3? Okay.
Should we also roll for? Should I also roll for?
Meridian as well. You will be controlling her.
Well, that one for initiative doesn't matter, right?
I will keep that in mind.
Oh,
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Meridian. Surely am.
What'd she get? A nat 1?
2.
2, okay.
That's
well,
not that
Mercy,
one. It's a
don't
nat
go.
2.
What's her dex?
Oh, right. I believe. Let's see. Dex is +2, so
4, okay.
4?
Never mind that. Mercy, you do go last.
No.
Right.
Well, that's better. Then I don't have to kill the rats. I'll kill the skeletons though. Like those are already dead.
Well, either way, Khamu, you are up first.
I just love how the rats look like that. They look so cute.
Yes, thank you. Shout out to RuneScape Rat, my favorite low polygon animal.
Kala's going to
Oh,
activate
children.
Cloaking Field.
Absolutely. Go right ahead. And yes, as a reminder, your character sheets are the Olive Orchard crew sheet. That is where they are. And you have slightly different abilities if you would like to look through. They've also been changed from last session, or addendum from last session, so if you would like to look through.
Whoa! I hate people, Khamu.
There's not a living person in this level of the castle.
Are you talking about
The sorcerer? He's dead?
Hateful.
No!
No, I think he's talking about Hateful Swing.
Oh,
Right?
well, it doesn't specify if it's specific species that I hate. It's just I just hate people, or hate things.
also
Everything.
keep in mind, so in your abilities specifically, like Hateful Swing, and for you, Khamu, Shrieking Spear, that you have set amount, essentially you can use it 4 times. So they are
Ever?
consumable. Whatever's. Well, per long rest.
Well, like so.
Okay.
Interesting.
So you activate Cloaking Field.
Let me read if it works the same. Is a move option.
I will say most of your stuff works the same as Khamu. You're pretty much ported directly from your
Right.
actual character sheet. So you have like trick attack and blah blah, all your trick attack stuff because you are a rogue.
That makes sense.
He said roach.
What?
You're a roach.
I think. Gosh, now you gotta do the. Would you still love me if I were a roach?
Yes.
Yo. Anyways. That. I don't think. Oh, I should retract first, maybe. Anyways.
Kiss the rat.
Rat. You know what? I will do a as a standard action. Can I roll to see if I can gather some information on what the whatever the gelatin cube
The slime cube?
does? Slime cube, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Roll for, this would be life science, I would say.
Okay, life science. Ooh, a good one.
Played this game called Boxcraft before, and it kind of looks like a spawner. Maybe it spawns.
Question. Does my okay, where is it? I haven't used this in forever. Does my alien archive work on this creature as well?
Does that work on a virtual creature? Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. That's a 26 for life science.
26 for life science. What you can glean about this slime cube is that it is like a creature. You think it's an enemy, it starts to like lift and schwab, like it moves and everything. You think that it probably deals acid damage, but that it is not particularly fast.
See, and for Alien Archive, I will have a small bonus to skill check when I'm sneak attacking this creature.
Go ahead.
It's a +2. Okay. Actually, do I still have... I only have Short Blade, which is melee range.
That is correct.
Which means I can't really... Oh, okay. Oh, alright, that is the end of my turn, then.
All of you have... I believe the only one of you that has range is Meridian. Which, speaking up, is going to go next, or is the next player to go, so you guys
Go
figure out
next.
who's going to control Meridian. But first, the skeleton archer is going to point at Khamu, who's the only one visible at the door right now, and fire off a shot.
Question, I did activate Cloaking Field, so did they
that
have to
is
roll
correct.
a perception?
Hold on, let's see if anyone sees you. Please roll stealth for me.
Okay. Alright. How? Here. A 29.
Yeah, I'll do it. No one sees you. So you are essentially invisible. Interesting. I have to think about how Cloaking Field works. If they would see Mercy behind you and shoot at her.
What the hell?
That's actually kind of
I don't
funny
like
because
that at all.
technically, if they
I don't like that at all.
if they
You don't
shot
have
at her, they would have hit me.
Because they would hit you, right? Because you're in the middle. I'm just gonna make a luck roll for it.
I
and
love
will
video
say
game
that
logic.
The skeleton
What?
doesn't see you.
What?
Because the whole point about being invisible is that they don't see you, but they see everyone else. But I will say, I rolled a luck check. I will say the skeleton doesn't take aim quite yet. But the other skeleton is going to walk over, right towards the front, like heading towards Mercy before bumping into you, Khamu. It's going to make a swing at disadvantage to try and hit you.
Yeah, this is a really bad hallway. We should just like... Oh, we can't really attack. Can we? This is stinky.
Hold on, I have to get my character sheet reset for a second. Okay. It's because I meant to set it up here. There we go. Okay, my sheet was shifted for a second. These numbers make a lot more sense. Great. Back to the skeleton. Does a 24 is going to hit Khamu. So the skeleton
Probably.
Takes out their sword and takes a swing. And deals 10 slashing damage as Khamu, you kind of hide yourself invisible and then just get blindsided standing in the middle of the doorway. The other creatures are it for the skeleton. So Meridian is up next.
Yeah. Interesting. Double check. Oh, her mirror image only has 2 uses. Interesting.
Okay, sorry, that time I had Wi-Fi issues.
Okay, she's going to use the Inspiring Combo.
Okay.
Inspiring Boost plus... Inspiring Boost... Yeah, fair enough. Inspiring Boost, and then she's going to make an attack at the skeleton.
The one in the doorway?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
That's per combat. Okay. Alright. And
Why?
That's a nat 1 for the attack roll.
Wow.
She's like behind you, like trying to snipe at like a skeleton who's on the other side of the doorway while like all of you are in the way. She's like, get the hell out of the way, Khamu!
Thanks, Meridian. Technically, the Inspiring Boost is still going to work, I believe.
The Inspiring Boost always succeeds, so please add that health points to whoever I'm assuming you're using it on Khamu.
Yes.
After Meridian, Mercy, you are going to go up after the rats go. Oh,
No! I don't like that.
Actually, both of them are going to go before you. So the rats are also they're kind of piled behind here, so they're going to move in a group. So only one is also going to do the same thing Skeleton is. Like, rat kind of, Khamu, you are like kind of like invisible watching as like these 3 rats going like, scurry up to you and like bumps into you. Actually, wait, rats are like tiny humanoids, so actually they can go past you, whereas the skeleton cannot. So actually, the rats don't bump into you because they're small enough, and seeing Mercy, although only one can reach it because of this choke point, one kind of goes up and
Please, look into my eyes. Look at how much
it like looks up into your eyes as you like reach out a hand to it in kinship, and then it bites you. As you take 4 points of damage.
This sucks.
And then...
My turn, can I beat him up now?
Yes, I will say the slime is also going to start heading closer, but it's not going to attack. And so, Mercy, now it is your turn.
Yay! Okay. I actually don't know what I want to do. I can't run past.
You can run past Khamu, and you can run past the rats because they are tiny, and Khamu is an ally.
Will that provoke a reaction though?
From the rats, yes. From the skeleton, yes. From everything that can do melee attacks, which is everything except the skeleton, you will provoke opportunity if you do not choose to disengage or withdraw or whatever the action's called in Starfinder.
Man, melee sucks. I want my gun back. Alright, I'm gonna attack this stupid rat that bit me.
RPGs, baby. This is Medfan. No one uses ranged weapons in Medfan. What are you going to attack?
The rat that bit me, the one right in front of me.
The hand that feeds. Yes, continue. Yes, that is pretty much the only one you can reach without moving. I will say, as long as you don't go past, like, you can move to, like, right next to where Khamu is, and you'd provoke an opportunity for that one rat, but...
No, I don't want to get bit again. It hurts, alright? Hurts. I will maintain my distance. Wait, rage is a bonus action, right?
To activate it, yes.
Okay, actually, I'll go into rage first, and then attack with a normal attack.
Alright, go ahead. Hit that rat.
Do you got what it takes?
2 hits.
Mercy
That
burst into
rat.
flames.
Not
that mole.
I got a 17.
That is definitely going to hit that rat.
Yay! Oh god, I gotta look at what this thing. Okay, 2d6. 14.
This rat, like, looks up at you, as after it has bitten.
Wait. I can attack twice, right? Or wait,
can.
does it kill it? Go ahead.
Would you like to attack twice? What would you... You could, essentially, you can only attack this rat twice.
That's true. I really hate that it bit me. So I'm attacking it twice. I don't even care if it's dead the first try.
Okay, make your second attack roll then.
13.
13 will also hit. Roll your damage.
Yay! 15.
This rat looks up at you with a devilish glint in its eye. It has bitten you. You only ask for kinship. You wipe this rat off the face of the game. You smash down, like the body clips through the floor and is gone.
I use my second attack to make sure it's
You
dead.
hit the same spot where it's already gone, but you slam down on the concrete. Khamu, you hear Mercy just like hammering down on the floor behind you. It is your turn. What are you doing? It's already dead.
No, it's not. It's still alive in my heart.
Okay. I've not made an attack, so that means I'm technically still in hiding.
You are still in hiding, yes. No one can see you.
I'm going to move... Oh. It's a little hard to read the squares right now.
I will say, yeah, just do like, essentially a space is like your token size, so you don't have to adhere strictly to the squares. And you can move past the rats, because they are tiny. You can just step over them.
You might need to change the view only thing.
Oh! Have you guys not been able to... Damn. Editor. Link. Here is your movable map.
Alright. Okay. I'm going to move 5. Okay. Alright, I'm going to move here, and then cast, ooh. What? I can't make all the casting. Anyways, I would like to cast a Shrieking Sphere. 15 feet. I'm going to create.
Yeah, you yell at them, Khamu.
Yeah, 15 feet.
You yell at them good.
You can easily hit that cluster.
And
yeah, with 15, you can easily hit all of them without hitting Mercy or anyone else or yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, we'll do that.
Okay, go. So they need to make will saves. Please roll your damage.
Yep.
And I believe your DC is 17. I will tell you who passes.
Okay, 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. You set off this sphere. Although you guys can't hear anything. Actually, Khamu, why don't you tell me what the sphere looks like?
Interesting. You probably see like a gray sphere pop out of nowhere, and it like, in an instant, it expands to 15 feet. And I suppose you wouldn't see what's going on inside. The sphere would just pop up.
Mercy, you see like right
Like a black
in
hole.
front of you,
Black
this
hole
black
style.
hole style like just appears in front of you, like doesn't even make a sound. And when it vanishes, both rats are gone. As well as the skeleton. You said 12 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
My gosh! Whoa! Was that the
well
evil
as
wizard
the-
that came? That's what Mercy's thinking. Man, I knew we would be good allies. He's already helping us.
That was Khamu, you idiot!
What? No way! I was standing right there, and it was like a black blob thing. It was very evil looking. There's no way that'd be from Khamu.
As you were saying
Khamu's a
that, the
good boy.
skeleton suddenly, as you like turn back to look at Meridian, you turn back and the skeleton is in front of you.
No!
That is going to hit, I believe. It's
Don't hit.
25.
Miss.
As the skeleton kind of like rattles and raises its sword and slashes at you, kind of like knocking you a little to the ground. You take 7 points of slashing damage.
Oh, what?
And the archer, Khamu, having done that spell, you are no longer in hiding, so the archer can see you.
Man, why can't you target Meridian?
Because she's behind you. That would be a 19 from the skeleton.
That will hit, I believe.
Right? Oh, I thought it was damage.
No. The skeleton it does do max damage though. 11 points of piercing damage as you get nicked by an arrow.
Annoying. Alright.
And Meridian's up next.
Okay. Let's see, what are HP? Let me double check. I believe Inspiring Boost is per combat, alright. Meridian is going to use another Inspiring combo. Oh, she did also have to.
If you could
We roll that
remember
D10
what the
first.
cooldown is on that,
Yeah.
I will also remind you that you guys have been keeping track of your inventories. I believe as a quest reward. Or no, Khamu, you bought a potion, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'd
I
rather
rolled a
just
2,
cease.
so she can use it immediately. She's going to use the Inspiring combo again. And give Mercy an Inspiring Boost.
Okay, go ahead.
Mercy, you gain plus 16 hit points.
Can you do that for me? -7. I lost Wi-Fi, so I can't.
Okay,
see
yeah,
the
I'll
doc-
do that. You. Oh yeah, okay. You're healed to full health.
Yay!
Then Meridian is going to roll. Fantastic.
I love
Let's
you,
see.
Meridian. I'm sorry that I asked them to hit you.
You said that too early. Guess what I roll again?
Is it another
No!
one?
What?
It's another one.
Jesus Christ. I don't know
I have
what
no
it
idea.
is. It's like no matter who rolls for Meridian, it's just shit rolls all the time.
You passed the curse on.
Meridian kind of like, as she's kind of like almost going to take a shot at the skeleton, but she goes, Mercy, look out on your left! As you barely dodge out of the way as the skeleton kind of rams forward. The slime now. Skeleton
Lady
wants
Luck
to
is
go-
jealous of how cool Meridian is.
Lady Luck is jealous of
Just
how
putting
cool
it out
Meridian, as the slime begins to over to you, Khamu. I'd say 20 to hit on the slime.
That'll hit.
Okay. as you take 5 points of damage as this slime rears back and kind of launches itself over you, and you feel like the burn of acid on your boots, or lack thereof.
Oh, interesting. Oh, actually, is that a... Hold on. Let me double check.
Welcome back.
The slime.
Yes.
But you're gonna have to do it for me because I still don't have Wi-Fi.
So you're going to,
Okay.
I would say the skeleton, you will have to get past the skeleton to run back there, which will be like a check.
Okay, I don't think everyone would want to do that. Alright, fine. I'll attack the skeleton.
Alright, make your attack rolls.
$17.
On the skeleton, that will hit your first attack. Or your second one.
23.
Both of those will hit. Take your 2 attacks on the skeleton as you power up your warhammer behind you and go in for the slam.
First is 12 and 11.
You bam, bam, and like you see cracks fracture out on this skeleton's bones as you slam into this thing. Khamu, you're up next.
All right. We're going to make a sneak attack against the cube.
These
Okay,
guys
so
are
you're
much
going
tougher than the rats.
You're going to hide and then do a sneak attack?
Yep.
Okay. Just do a sanity, don't roll a 1, stealth.
All right. It's a 14.
Yep, okay, you hide from the slime. Then go roll your trick attack.
All right. Not bad. Not bad. Add that to my bonus. Oh, that is, will a 20 hit?
Well, a 20 hit, yes. Do you roll for your... no, you already did that. What's your stealth bonus again? It's your stealth plus, like, 10, because you're cloaking.
My stealth is 16.
Okay, so you get a plus 26 because you're cloaked for your trick attack. I'm not gonna make you roll your trick attack. Your trick attack lands. Roll your damage on this thing.
Oh, I'm using my short blade, so... Oh, sneak attack still. I still get the plus 38. Oh, plus 38, interesting. Which one is my D8? Is it this? Is it this one? No, that's D10. This is a D8, alright.
To a D10, looking wise.
What?
It's the one with 8 faces, if that helps.
That certainly does.
That's stuck.
Alright, and now for the question. Can do this thing...
Does it bleed?
Intelligent, does it bleed?
You know, I'm gonna say that a slime is made of fluids. Yeah, I'm gonna roll a check.
Sure.
One of those
yes,
fluids
the
has gotta be
slimes
blood.
bleed. They bleed slime.
They bleed slime. Perfect.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. Well, in that case, 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage to this
Kill it.
slime that rose up to you, and you like slice off, like it almost like splits into 2, and it's looking pretty rough. Skeleton time.
Right.
Mercy, you are 1v1ing a skeleton.
Please don't hurt me.
I'm guessing a
I
20
would like-
does not hit.
Maybe.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. What the
You're
hell?
like
Yes.
I think. So the skeleton, as you are kind of like duking it out, it goes to the right and you feint left, and it misses its swing. The archer, Khamu, you just attacked, so you are visible. So the archer is going to go after you again. That is going to hit. As you are kind of fighting this skeleton, Khamu, and you feel another piercing for 10 points of damage. And Meridian is up next.
Right. Interesting.
Meridian, this is your chance. You can do it. Just don't
Roll deep.
a 1.
If you would get out of the way, I could get a clear shot.
This axe moves for no one.
Oh, she cannot use. What is it? Which one did I use previously?
It frankly doesn't
Inspiring
matter because
boost?
she can only use those once per each of you anyways.
That is
But
true.
She can't use
Inspiring boost for a
you
good
can't
amount of
use
turns,
you
but
can't
that's
use inspiring boost, which you wouldn't be able to anyway.
or inspiring oration. But that's all right. She's going to use inspiring combo again, but this time with clever feint
Alright, cool.
against. You still have movement, right?
She has movement.
Oh, but she can't move past the. Well, she's going to join Mercy
She
here.
could make if she wants to move past the skeleton, she has to do a check for it, I believe, which I think is against the skeleton's strength.
Check. No, it's probably not worth it. She's going to use the clever feint against the skeleton.
Yes. I will say Meridian is the only one of you that has range, but she is exclusively range.
That is true.
And making a ranged attack next to a melee enemy is attack of opportunity.
You're right. That's true. She only has the crossbow. You know what?
Oh yeah, see, if I moved out of the way, Meridian, you would have gotten attack.
Okay, yeah, she's going to go back a little bit. How about just out of the range? Okay, and she's going to use clever feint against the skeleton, and then do a regular attack.
Alright, go ahead, make your clever feint in your attack.
Bluff check of 15 plus enemy CR.
It'll be a 19, I believe.
She passes.
Okay.
Roll a 16, and her bluff is like plus
I
13.
figured. So yeah, it is now flat-footed against everyone, so it's -2 to its AC. Make your attack roll.
Okay. Oh, very nice. And getting some good roll. 22 for attack.
That
Does
is
that
going
hit?
to hit the skeleton.
Very nice. $13 points of damage.
She
Where's the
fires off
skeleton?
as the skeleton gets 2 more hits into it. The slime is going to go next, as well as Mercy, so please prepare your attack as the slime is just going to attack. Is that correct? Yes, because Khamu hit the slime previously. The slime loops over. That is an 18 on the attack roll.
Ooh, yes, it's going to hit, I believe.
Khamu, you take another 7 points of acid damage. Mercy, you're up.
The skeleton's not there anymore, right? It's just a slime?
No, the skeleton's still there. The skeleton is still in front of you.
Oh my god!
Sorry, how
Please
much
die.
damage did Meridian do? 12?
I believe it's... should be 12, yeah. It's 12.
Yes, the skeleton
Say that
is
kills
still
it.
there. That did not kill the skeleton.
Okay. So I'll go attack it again.
Go ahead.
Got
It
15 and 22.
Did you say, what was your first one?
15.
15 is not going to cut it, but the 22 will.
No!
So roll your damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
13.
You take another crack at this skeleton, and it is looking in pretty rough shape now. Khamu, you're up next. Slime is
Khamu will
also
say,
not looking so hot.
So he's still alive?
Skeleton's still up, yeah, still blocking the doorway.
Oh my, Rachel, DM, this guy is broken.
we leave the cube to you, and then Khamu's going to hide, and then start running towards the other skeleton, the archer skeleton.
Is that your full move?
I believe yes.
Alright. Khamu vanishes as the slime suddenly just stops, not knowing what to do. As it is now stuck. Next up is Skeleton on his last legs outside. Oh, Jasmine, you're not gonna like this.
No.
Oh boy.
Just change it. You have time to change it.
Hold
You
on,
are
did you
the
just
god
allow,
of
like,
I don't know.
any
Skeleton
other
crits.
random die?
It's not bad though. As you take 10 points of damage as this skeleton, as you are kind of like, you hear Khamu in the back go, I leave the slime to you, as you kind of turn around and the skeleton like slams the hilt of the sword across you.
Was that Khamu? I'm too busy dying.
Meridian's up next.
Meridian is up next. Right. I'm gonna roll the d10 to see if I can do that again. Alright. It's a 3, and her charisma is 4. Yeah, her charisma is 4, so she can use it immediately.
Great.
Did someone say that the skeleton is in pretty rough shape?
The skeleton is looking pretty rough in Meridian's eyes. A lot of like cracks going across the sternum.
Not rough enough.
Mhm.
Not dead enough.
She's going to use Clever Feint on the cube, and then do the attack on the skeleton.
Okay.
A 15 plus enemy CR.
That
what do
would
we
be
roll
a
next?
19.
Okay, yeah, she passed again. She rolled a 17 on.
Fantastic.
Yes,
so the slime is flat-footed against everyone. So that is a lowered AC on the slime until the end of the next turn. And make her attack against the skeleton.
Oh, it flew off. Alright, come on. Alright, you're gonna do this to me and to Meridian. It's a 4.
I've never had this happen with like an NPC before. It's like, I don't know, fate, no. Anyway, yeah, 4 does not hit, but she does get the clever feint on the slime behind, and the slime, both the slime and the archer are kind of at a standstill with the skeleton guarding the door. So Mercy, you're up next.
Okay. Skeleton, please get out of my way. I'm gonna normal attack. Oh wait, has it? What turn is this? I haven't been
It's
keeping track.
probably 4th by now. You could use essentially your supernova equivalent.
Okay.
I will say
Kinda don't wanna waste
Meridian
it on
is
this guy.
right behind you.
Well, she might deserve the punishment for getting all those dumb rolls. Okay. Oh my god, I can't move past him without getting
You can try if you would like to make a essentially what would be a combat maneuver to go past him. You could.
Yes. I very
You're a
much would like.
barbarian with no strength bonus.
So there's a couple. You are also smaller, so you can, I believe. I'm not going to look up the rules right now, so I'm just going to homebrew it right now. I would say this is a athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
And you're going against his athletics, essentially.
Okay. I mean, surely I can out.
You get a +4 because you are small.
Yay! Surely I can outdo a dead being. This buff Chad skeleton can't be any better than a human. I got. Oh wait, what's my bonus? Is it both? Did you say acrobatics or athletics, or just athletics?
Either.
I think it's.
Okay. Math 26.
He got a 20. So you managed to slip by the skeleton.
Yeah. A stupid non-fleshy, bony man.
So I will say
I'm gonna go.
Oren, if you use your supernova equivalent, essentially, you could hit both the slime and the skeleton, and no one else.
Yes. All right, Meridian, you live another day, but don't let me see you get a poor hit again.
It's going to happen many more times, I'm sure.
No. All right, my Wi-Fi's back. Let me just. I can do the move Oh, you did it. Okay. All right, I'm doing the super mover. I don't need to roll for that, right? Do I?
No, they roll reflex saves to have.
Okay. Roll your die.
I'm rolling. You roll your damage, please.
You said I didn't have to roll. You lied to me.
Well, you have to do. I could just say you do minimum damage if you want.
No. 29.
29 for the damage?
Yeah.
Okay. You see the slime just like pretty much vaporize from the immense heat. And the skeleton, so even halved, that will also take out the skeleton as well. The skeleton, you see, like, steps away, almost getting it, but it is not quite enough, even as he, like, dodges the brunt of the fire, and also becomes an incinerated pile of smoking parts.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it wasn't enough to kill him. I was like,
no,
what?
It was enough to kill him. He had 10 hit points.
Okay.
Khamu, you're up next.
All right. We're going to make. We're
you
going
got
to make
this,
a
Khamu!
attack against the archer.
Go ahead.
Skeleton. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is only the first level.
38 for stealth. For a sneak attack.
Your trick attack will hit. Yep.
And then, all right, pretty good. Oops. But will a 23 hit this skeleton?
23 is going to hit that skeleton, yes.
That's a good roll. All right. It's a rope time.
Oh shit, I wasn't on combat this entire time. God damn it. Oh well.
Sorry, I just like people suffering.
C'est la vie. For the YouTube video, it was stuck on break for like the past probably like 20 minutes.
Don't worry. It's just combat. They could skip that. They could not, but you know.
Skip a lot of combat when I watch live plays as well. I'll probably keep it for the posterity. Use your imagination.
If they're gonna skip this, then I can say anything I want.
Yes, it's
I'm assuming
for everyone to see later.
I'm assuming that the skeleton does not bleed.
Skeletons do not bleed. I will put my foot down on bleeding skeletons.
23 points of damage. So.
What
They
number
bleed
is
their hopes and dreams.
23 points of damage to
23.
the skeleton.
As the skeleton draws its arrow, you come up behind it, stabbing it like right through. You like cut like one of its, it fractures the bones in its arm. As it like stumbles back, it is going to take a guarded step backwards and shoot at you, Khamu. Is an 18 hit.
Ooh,
Say
an 18
no.
would hit.
Alright.
Yes.
As it fires back and it does maximum damage, as it 11 points of piercing damage, fires you straight in the chest. But after that, it is Meridian, who can finally enter the arena.
That is true. Okay. Let me see what maximum range would be like that to get. Interesting. Our Fame is a 60 feet. She rolled a 4 on the inspiring combo. What do you call it? Like delay thing.
Right.
So
you
you could use it this turn. 60 feet. Okay. All right. He's going to move. What's our movement?
30 probably.
Probably 30. 5, 10. 8. Uh, 5, 10. Oh, okay. She's going to use Clever Feint against the skeleton.
Alright, go ahead.
Sweet. All right. Let's see. What's the DC again? 20 something? 19?
19, I believe. Or for the skeleton, it's 20 actually.
Okay, 20 works too. Bluff check? That's a bluff check. She rolled a 17. Well, she didn't roll a 17. Her total is 17, so I don't think.
So that will not hit.
work.
So it's
won't-
only for her, I believe, still. So she gets the lower DC, but no one else does, if I'm recalling Clever Feint correctly.
I think that's true, but she could still hit it because it is within 50 feet.
It is for sure.
For Evelyn. Ooh.
Do we need to have like a training session, Meridian?
Oh, she rolled a 19 plus attacks. That's probably going to hit.
Plus attack. 19 will hit it straight up. So. Sorry, I couldn't hear what you were saying when you were running away from the enemies, Mercy.
At least I'm hitting them.
And she rolled a 1 on 1d10. 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage as she fires off and nicks the skeleton. As you give her a look, Mercy, she looks over. You were distracting me.
That's true.
And Mercy, it is your turn up next.
Well, I wasn't ready for this. The turn orders are the same every time? What?
Yes, that's correct. I will say you would have to sprint to make it to the skeleton in one turn.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, so you guys got this, right? Can I just like not do anything to? Oh wait, I need the stairs, right? Can I leave up, or
you
do I
have
have to?
you have to take the stairs to like get to that wooden platform, essentially.
Would not suggest you to do nothing. We're sitting at a relatively low health, per se.
Mercy gets to that point and just like sits there, sad that she doesn't have her gun anymore. I'm gonna get exhausted. I'm gonna get fatigued next turn too. Now, what the hell? I'm done.
The draws of being a barbarian. Yes, so Mercy, you essentially run to there, take a breather. This rage thing is like, it does take a little bit out of you. You're doing like a lot of physical movement. Khamu, as you're up next.
Okay. Oh, we better make this work. Khamu's going to take a step forward and then do trick attack.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a classic trick attack. Okay, that is 37 for trick attack.
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit the trick attack.
Alright, not 20 for a regular attack.
Whoa! So the crit and the trick attack.
Wow, yeah.
This is going to be cool. How does that work again?
So,
I remember
trick
discussing
attack
it
is
once.
3d8. Your critical is you roll double dice damage, but keep your assembly, your damage attack does not double, but you double the amount of dice.
Okay.
So I believe you rolled. Are you doing 2d6 or are you doing 1d10 now? I forget.
I'm doing 1d10 now.
Yeah, so you roll 2d10 plus whatever your trick attack is plus your damage bonus.
Okay. Right. Wait. Wow, 2d10. I got a 3. I rolled a 1 and a 2. But that's okay. That's funny. Alright.
I think your dice are malfunctioning.
27 points of damage.
Oh, Khamu, that is so close, but it does not take out the skeleton. It is on its last legs, though, as it's like just a pile of bones.
Alright.
And in fact, the skeleton's not very smart, so it is going to take one last shot at you as it rears its bow back and hits with one last shot. For man, this skeleton rolls high. For 10 points of damage.
We didn't check if it hit.
We're going to go out for a little bit.
It was 19. Yeah, it rolled a 19 on the attack. So yes, it does hit.
Oh.
But it does provoke an attack of opportunity because it is right next to Khamu.
Blow it over, man. Just breathe on it. You can do it, Khamu.
Question. If the damage is going to take me out, but I do get to roll the attack. I was at 4, so it would take me out, but attacking would provoke an attack of opportunity.
An attack of opportunity or the attack, or do they happen simultaneously?
Well, I get the attack of opportunity before I go out.
I'm going to make a roll for it. If it's 1 through 10, it does not. If it's 11 through 20, I'd say you do it simultaneously. You get the.
All right.
It was a 4, so you it takes you out before you can react. As Khamu is down on the ground. And it is Meridian to follow. Khamu!
Okay. Meridian is going to... Yeah, she's going to do the classic clever feint plus the attack.
Go ahead for it.
No! Kiss Khamu away! Like Sleeping Beauty!
Khamu doesn't have lips.
Oh. We can draw them on.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be very appreciative of that.
She rolled a nat 20 for clever feint.
Okay, that skeleton is fainted for sure.
For sure. Yep. Is a 18 going to hit?
A
skeleton
18 is going to hit the skeleton.
Here comes the one. 2 big rolls.
I would say you don't even need to roll because this thing's at 3 points of hit points. I believe Meridian's
Alright.
just plus 6 damage. She goes, Khamu! And she fires off this crossbow straight through the skeleton's skull as it collapses into a heap on the ground. And that ends combat for now. Meridian like
don't have
rushes
any-
up. She vaults over the thing and she like grabs a hold of Khamu. What the hell is going on? How do we? Yo, Mercy. What happens now? What? Is Khamu like dead? Like fake dead? Wake up! She stops them.
It's on the system of the game. Maybe giving him a health item will revive them. I will give him an apple. Shove an apple in Kabu's mouth.
Khamu doesn't have a mouth. We've been over this.
Oh, squeeze it over their face.
What? I don't even know.
That's
You
what they do, they,
squeeze
like,
an
splash
apple
it.
with your bare hand and what dribble the
I'm
apple
a-
juice over them.
I go into rage mode again. Squeeze that damn apple.
Khamu, you start to wake up as you see your companions looking over you, arguing, like holding an apple over you.
What is this?
Don't worry, Khamu. Eat the apple. Squeeze. Absorb
Mercy
it.
shoves an apple in your maw.
Mercy.
Live, Khamu, live.
I would say you come back with 1 hit point as the battle has concluded, Khamu.
Oh, that's not mine. Alright.
So, like, did you revive? Is there a revival
No.
system in this game?
Now we know that dying in this game certainly doesn't unalive you. Shall we move on?
Oh yeah, no brain death. You're still here, Khamu. Congrats.
Congrats on not dying terrible brain death.
Time to fight again
Oh.
in the next level. Are you ready with 1 HP?
If you two don't mind, we're going to use the 1d8 potion.
Alright, go ahead.
Or
I very much mind. What if I need it?
Is there like
Go
checkpoints
ahead.
or something? Maybe there'll be like, I don't know, a store or healing or whatever.
Oh my gosh!
Probably
Yeah,
have to
wait.
take the 1d8. I'm like, perhaps.
Wait, no.
Usually games would
Dare
do
not risk it. If we get up there and there's just monsters, you're gonna die, Khamu. Just drink the potion.
We could have someone try to scout ahead. Or I don't know.
Oh yeah! Alright, thanks for volunteering, Meridian. Good luck.
If I find loot up there, it's mine. She kind of brushes herself
Oh.
off as she unlocks this door that's kind of at the end of where you guys are. And
Wait, we didn't agree on that.
unlocks it. It's too
want
late, you
loot.
already volunteered me. See you. As her voice ascends up this kind of spiral staircase.
She better
Listen,
leave something for me.
We don't think that was a good idea to send someone up. What if that was the boss level? Could be a virus
Oh.
or some program waiting upstairs. Khamu's going to quickly. Khamu's going to inject the 1d8 of healing serum and rush up as well.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
That is a 5. Six
Khamu, you
points.
take this like flask, very video game potion-esque, like a full like Erlenmeyer flask with like red liquid in it. Splash it on yourself, and you rush up after Meridian.
Yes, I'll go too.
You all ascend the
take all the
stairs,
loot.
and like in a weird kind of moment, everything fades to black for a moment before like coming back, like you were just on the stairs if you were passing through a loading screen. As you suddenly arrive to the sound of, oh, that's not the right one.
Huh?
As you all die
Spoiler?
immediately, as Now you arrive up to a small little landing where like suddenly you see where you didn't see anyone before on the previous floor. You see a ton of other players and like their tags like up above them as they're in this kind of like rest floor area. And as you arrive here, you hear a ding ding, and you all get full health.
Yes. I'm sorry that you
Oh.
wasted your potion, Khamu.
I will say there is like a vendor. You can see like a couple players are like over by like these vendor like NPC kind of stalls nearby. Meridian is already at like the top of the landing, kind of scanning the area as you arrive behind her and Khamu.
Well, seems like scouting ahead is useful in this case. We know what's beneath. What's beyond this level.
Beats me. I mean, probably more, grinding, fighting monsters, wizard nonsense. If anything, I'm sure these nerds will know, and she, like, gestures to the rest of the room. I would say at this point, Mercy, you arrive, slightly behind.
And I feel alive again.
You do.
I very much like this place. Weird that the evil wizard is helping us, though. He has a whole health room. Well, that's kind of cool. Maybe I should have that in my secret villain base. I need a place to relax and rejuvenate.
As you are mulling that over, you hear a voice kind of to the left of you. I see him over there, finally.
Oh wait, I take my message back. I'm sorry.
You send that just as Vernon looks down at like, or sorry, he doesn't have a comm. He suddenly sees that he has a chat message as he gives you a suspicious look. As you see, Vernon, Combine, and Kasuk and Hawk are in a group as they kind of arrive. Where the hell did you guys go? We were in the grotto and then you just vanished on us.
I don't really know how to explain. We gotta get really angry and then glitch out. And yeah.
Khamu explains, as someone who is eloquent enough to explain situations, what the hell is going on? And don't you know, haven't you learned by now to stop running after the first signs of trouble?
That's the people in the wizard tower. What do you guys do?
We were looking for you.
We met Oren. The code that we uploaded from the Icarus servers somehow been transported here.
What? Oren from like the Icarus Innovations report?
Yes.
He's playing
Also,
the game? Isn't he dead?
He's gone. For now, but what Kasuk said was right. There had been simulation. And she was knocked out back at Icarus Innovation.
Are you saying this here is still, we are still in simulation? We never left! Kasuk takes out like her giant like paladin like spear. She slams it on the ground. I knew it was all trickery. These machines, they are of no good. How do we escape? She launches the spear at the wall and it like sticks into the wall.
Look, listen to us. We're not in the simulation. We just, we were knocked out in the previous battle. We're not, and we were back. We're not brain dead. We're not in the simulation, or at least the way you think.
If you say so. But you say this Oren, this scientist, he is in-game somehow.
We reached a point where reached a dark room where we saw some memories of the scientist Oren. And we'll relay everything to to, well, everyone else
As
who
you're
does not
relaying
yet know.
this, Mercy, Hawk is, glad you guys are here, but he's kind of like looking around, and he kind of like tugs on your shoulder. Mercy, um, where's Tobar?
That is an important question,
A very
Mercy.
important question. And then Tobar dies for the rest of the
Oh,
campaign.
sorry, I was muted. Okay, say.
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
I didn't hear it. What did you say? What was the
As
question?
Khamu
Where's Tobar?
is kind of relaying to the rest of the group what has happened, Hawk kind of pulls you aside. And where's Tobar? I thought he went with you guys.
Oh my gosh, he's not here.
No,
Wait,
I mean,
wait.
when you guys like ran
Wait, he
off, I thought he
did.
ran with you.
No, it was just me, Meridian, and Khamu running. Oh my gosh, my child. Can I locate him with the party system?
You pull up the like party map, and it says that Tobar is disconnected.
What? Oh, okay. That might not be a bad thing. Then maybe he's just stopped playing, and he's safe.
Did you? I mean, so he didn't run with you guys though. You like didn't. When was the last time you saw him?
Right before we started running after that deer.
I'd agree. It was back at the starting point.
I mean, that's the last time that we saw him too, though. I mean, why? If he didn't run with you guys, wouldn't he have stuck around with us?
Maybe he got forcibly disconnected. Maybe his uncle called him or something for dinner. You know, kids. Yeah.
I mean, that is a good point. I guess he could just stop at any time, right? And I mean, Tobar, well, maybe he wouldn't have as much forethought to warn us that he's leaving the game. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, of course. Maybe you just gotta call.
Hawk, you can't just drop this bomb on me and then, like, now I'm worried.
I'm worried too! But I thought I dropped this bomb and then I thought you were trying to reassure me, so that's why I was trying to reassure you.
So that's essentially what happened. Gordon asked us to find the last piece of memory. Are they arguing over there? Mercy.
Dude, Tobar's
what is-
gone! Wait, I have to pause again. Pause, okay.
No one knows where Tobar is.
No, my child.
As you say that, your quest marker, as you get a new
What?
quest.
What is this quest system? What? These shouldn't be quests in the first place. This is so. What game is this? Does everybody have different quests like these? They have to beat up their own person.
No, I will admit, when I joined the party, I saw this quest. I don't know who X_Borgerdorf F4 real is, but that was a part of the quests when I joined the party, so I just wasn't gonna question that.
Why is the system giving us quests revolving real people? It says he's disconnected, but so why would he give it find Tobar? Does that mean he's still in the game?
I honestly thought that, like, you guys were, like, making the quests or something.
No.
This
is scary.
It's auto-generated.
So my child is safe.
This game is not scanning. It's not scanning our brain. How does it know what we're thinking?
Well, I mean, it's
okay.
know what we're, but when we are speaking out loud, I mean.
Okay, game. Please do not make it a quest to jump in place and make the reward 1 billion experience.
We would like to find 10 apples. That's the next quest.
I really want 10 apples in my... I'm so hungry right now.
Well, I woke up to
like,
one... We woke
aloud,
up to one
like
clicking.
you're just, like, saying...
Quest does not
We're
update.
trying to figure out how this works, Hawk. Maybe we have to feel really passionate about something. But I feel pretty passionate about joining with the evil wizard. Where's my quest? Besides Tobar. Alright. I don't know how this works. I just want to know, are you with me, guys? Hawk, Verdin, Kasak. I want to climb this tower.
Are you still on about this game? What Khamu just dropped on us is that there's some rogue code from Icarus Innovations floating around, and you want to, join the evil wizard?
Yeah, because maybe that'll break the game because you're not supposed to join the evil wizard, and that'll help us find the code.
I think this is
the
more
important-
about your weird power fantasy and obsession with evilly aligned characters.
Ooh.
The important point is, Oren dropped us here, next to this tower.
Yeah.
We're thinking that if there's a place for the last piece of memory, it might be here.
Well, I guess that's a good lead, and just as you guys are having this conversation, there is a large, like, plume of smoke that erupts in the center of the room as all the players, like, go like, oh, look, it's happening again. As you look, and coming out of smoke in the center of the room, an evil wizard in dark robes, adventurers, so you have finally arrived at my evil wizard tower. You think that you can finally defeat me at the pinnacle, at the top of this grand evil spire? Well, you're wrong. You see, I have been collecting the great orbs of magic across this land that will give me the penultimate power. If you dare even think that you can face off against me, you have another thing coming as you face my 4 evil, devilishly deceiving trials. The trial of light, of water, of fire, and of nature. So go proceed, adventurers, if you think that you can defeat me. And erupts into smoke again and disappears.
No, take me with you.
You hear, like,
Certainly,
a couple players, like, speaking of, like, do they really have to make this happen every 20 minutes? It seems kind of excessive, to be honest.
I think it's beautiful. Wait, were we still not able to see what they look like? Are they still hooded?
They're still. You can tell they're like an elf.
You know what? That's one beautiful evil elf. I want to join them. What they said we have to defeat 4 evil henchmen. Did they show us what they look like?
No, they
He
said
said
for
something about
trials.
trials.
Okay, so that means at least 4 levels before we can do the boss. I can do it. I can do it.
No, perhaps there's a way of bypassing the trial. This is a game, anyways.
Oh. Yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
That is a fair
If
point.
no
We can
one's
find
come-
some way to, I don't know, hack the system.
Where's Jack in the box when you need them? Can I try and message them?
Yeah.
Please,
like, you still see
Haxor.
you still see that Jack's in the Box is online. On like the player when you open up and see like the big list of players that are still in the game. As you were kind of looking through the message system, you guys overhear a kind of voice that, yeah, I mean, like, I already beat the boss and everything, but there's just so much Easter eggs in like these cutscenes. Like, I bet you didn't even notice, but actually the fringe on the cloak of the evil wizard Calamon is a reference to the original game back circa XX22, and you see that Borger for real is here in the lobby.
Oh.
Kind of like surrounded by like a bunch of other players who are like listening to his talks. So this is the message you send to Jax in the Box?
Yes.
You see the message gets liked. But yeah, you guys are still in this lobby.
Khamu, let's jump him. I know we didn't level up. We haven't leveled up, right? But like, if we use the power of friendship, we can overcome him.
Want to beat this player for what?
For pride reasons. He spat on our pride, and I will not stand for it.
We're not doing it that way. But Khamu is going to approach Borjador for real.
Okay.
What?
You kind of approach
Spit
like
on
this
him!
kind of crowd of people as Mercy. You yell out behind Khamu as you approach.
And we roll a culture check to see if we know a thing or two about the original game.
Oh, interesting. Okay. What's the purpose of it? Are you just trying to like one up him?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Hey, let's just say that we'll see if this Borjador for real knows as much about the series as they claim to.
Ah, okay. Roll. I like this. Roll. Yeah, roll a culture check.
Okay, that is pretty good. Oh, culture. A 27 for culture.
A 27, and I'm gonna roll against him. You listen to him like kind of going on about like all the Easter eggs and how like deep and cool the franchise is, you don't like catch on anything that you're like this sounds pretty much about right with what little you know about the world itself. Where Borgendorf and you differ is that Borgendorf is like he's been ingrained in like the series and the nerd, and he knows like a lot about like the nerd culture and whatever. And you don't know too much about that, but you are a bit of like a tech connoisseur, and you've like delved into the games code, and so like where he kind of like doesn't have knowledge about like the mechanics about like the engine and stuff. You as he like kind of as a lull, you like pop in with like a fun fact about the like game engine itself and like how the different like scripting works and like the because it's kind of like a novel way that they like run like AI and everything. As you do, he finally notices you in the crowd. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess if you like go into like I don't know the game code, aren't you? Hey, you're that freaking rogue from like the forest.
We bet that you don't even know what the actual final boss looks like.
Yeah, I've done the final boss, so I'm just kind of like milling around with you noobs to like, I don't know, give you some pointers.
But we've seen the game code. There's a hidden boss. There's a code for a hidden boss.
Everyone like goes silent, like their attention is wrapped on you. If there was a hidden boss, I would have known about it and would have beaten it by now.
Oh, apparently you didn't. Apparently you didn't know about it. Till we said so.
Everything about this game. Sorry, what's your proof about this hidden boss that apparently no one knows about?
Oh, you think you know so much. I know more than you do. You found out that there is also a player who managed to cheat the system. You don't believe me? Then check their level.
Oh, I'm sorry. So what, you're like a hacker? So, you just like cheat essentially. Look into the game codes and whatever and just like get whatever you are.
Lucky for you, I am.
Okay, so you're like not even a real player. You're like completely bashing on the whole point of the game, which is to pay money to win. I mean, level up and get good at the game.
I was going to look around at the expression on the other players when Borgero said that.
A couple are like, yeah. You see, like, the crowd that he has amassed is kind of like, what would you call Borgedorf supporters? Like, people who don't, you see, like, people at the edge of the room who are like, oh, this fucking guy again. But, like, the people who are, like, around him, they're kind of amassed, are kind of more sort of... Okay, so, what is this secret boss, then?
Really want to know? Come closer.
And then punch him in the face.
Make a diplomacy check.
Okay.
I would say bluff, because you're trying to do some underhanded something.
Feel his skin right from under his nose.
Alright, bluff, huh? Put a lot into bluff. 23 for a bluff.
He's like, he kind of like scoffs, but like, you can see in his eyes that he is, like, the fact that there could be something he doesn't know about this game is like eating him alive. So you're like, okay, whatever, and he leans in.
Punch him, punch him, punch him.
Okay. Interesting. I was going to make a step back and basically make space for Mercy to do the punch.
Really?
Okay, fantastic. You like kind of like you see Mercy at like the corner of her eye sees you and is like waiting, and you kind of like lock eye contact
I've already
for
rolled.
a brief second. What am I going to need from both of you? Khamu, I'm gonna keep your bluff check. Mercy, just make an attack roll.
Okay.
If
23?
you so choose to. If you want to take, if you don't have to.
No! I want to do this.
Go ahead.
23.
Vordermuth like leans down, and this guy's like way over leveled than you guys. But this isn't like a PvP scenario. This is just like, so Mercy, you go in and you uppercut him, from like right under him. He's like, Khamu and him are like so tall that you're like literally standing underneath and you fucking sucker punch this guy. And you're like, lean back, oh, what the fuck, dude? As he kind of like stumbles back.
Yeah!
And
That
and
felt
you hear a
good!
as your quest marker updates. As you guys still like, what is wrong with you guys? I knew you didn't know about the secret final boss. They were lying, guys. They were lying. As he's kind of like stepping back, Vernon comes up. Are we done having this little powwow? I think we need to get the hell out of here.
Oh my god! We did the quest! We didn't have to, like, beat him completely. We just had to, like, punch him! We did it! Where's my reward?
Let's go.
You guys start to scurry towards the stairs as you enter in another staircase and ascend. As it once again you like pass this kind of loading point where now your full party contingent, minus Tobar, wherever he may be, as you guys ascend the stairs, and it fades to black.